Gani Kwanzaa.
And hello. How are you? How are you, honey? I am Big Meach, and this is a Big Meach moment. As you all can tell, honey, this here is a day of celebration, as we are in day 2 of our Kwanzaa celebration, honey. Habari. Your response, Kujichagulia, which means self-determination. Honeys, I really believe that this is probably my favorite principle of them all. Why? Because self-determination, baby. We have been given the power to define who we are, to define our purpose, to define our path, to define what it is that we want to do, what we want to achieve, how we're going to achieve it. We are the ones who can create the narrative for others to follow. For too long, honey, we have been allowing other people to write our narrative, to say who we are, to define us, and carrying on. Black Americans or African Americans or Africans of Americans, descendants of slaves, or however we're going to call ourselves, and we're still trying to find identity, children. See, self-determination, Kujichagulia, baby. This here gives us that power. This here gives us the fortitude to stand on our own, to stand in what you believe, to understand your plight, to understand exactly who you are without wavering, without faltering, without anybody taking you off your square, baby. Self-determination. Oh, excuse me. That's real good. That's real powerful. Because if you determine who you are, if you determine what your goals are, if you determine what it is that you want out of this life, because our heavenly creator has given us that power to do so, then can't nobody tell you otherwise. Folks may disagree, folks may not like it, folks may criticize how you achieve. Okay? But you have the power to determine that. You have the power to move forward. You are the author and of your story. You are the painter on that canvas, baby. You are the work of art because God has commanded us to do that. We have the power to determine that. We have the power. We have to stop letting other people or giving other people the power to tell us what's right for us, to tell us what we ought to do and this, that, and other. And this here, most of the time, and I say this, most of the time, particularly those that you trust, that you love, whose opinions and everything that you validate and that means something to you. You know they have your best interest at heart. And you know the ones that are coming together to pull your coattail and want to steer you in the direction that you say you want to go. See, that's what true friends and true people who are in your corner, that's how you know if they're there for you. Because they're not going to stray you to do what they want you to do. They're going to stray you along the path to make sure you say you get what you want out of this world. Ain't that right? Kujichagulia, baby. Self-determination. I think this is probably the most powerful one because this here is an affirmation. Self-determination is a commandment to you. Can't nobody do that but you. This is responsibility on you. This principle is all about the responsibility of one. This here is about what you say you want, what you say you're going to do, what you declare, what you stand on to be all of the things that you call good, faithfulness, self-determination. This is the principle that's going to dictate and determine your life, your purpose, your destiny. It's going to exude through your essence, honey. It will permeate the ethers, honey. When they say the laws of attraction, honey, thoughts become things. See, all this goes into play. You see how this is going? If you declare what it is that you want and who you are, This is why this is important to all of my ladies. Okay, women, the question becomes, are we qualified to call ourselves a queen? You determine if you are a queen. You determine that. And if you are, then you carry yourself as such. See, self-determination gives you the power to create the narrative, baby. So now once you declare it, what does it mean? How are you going to represent that? Okay. Is it all a delusion of grandeur? Or does it have meaning and purpose? Is it all just fluff or does it have substance? See, Kujichagulia, self-determination. To all of my trans children out there, honey, this principle is directly for you. Because when you make the decision to say, this is who I am, and you stand in it, this here is all of the fortitude. This is your life force to the divine. Self-determination. This is what this is. You created. This is how I'm going to introduce myself to the world. This is who I am. Okay? I am because I became and I am becoming. Kujichagulia, baby. To my men out there, are we kings? Are we punks? Are we thugs? You know, you determine that. And once you determine it, then align yourself to where you can carry out the mission. See, it's more than just an assignment. This is a mission. Okay, we are on a mission. Okay, the mission is this. You understand? Self-determination. This is everything, baby. This here is everything. Habara Gani. Kujichagulia. Self-determination, baby. Harambe. I am Big Meach. And this here is a Big Meach moment. Yes, God.